Nepal's beautiful, isn't it? But there is a flip side to that beauty, and that is the difficulty and the poverty in which most of its people live. We are not the only ones who have first come to Nepal for its mountainous splendor and now return because of the people and their need, and our hope to be able to give something back for the privileges we've had, our feeling that we can help to make a difference in people's lives.
APA is Appreciative Planning and Action. It was developed from Appreciative Inquiry, and it was developed in Nepal. Instead of having community development where the foreigners come in and tell everybody what to do, we would like to listen to what the villagers want, and we would like to provide a method that's sustainable for them so that once they've learnt the methodology, they can do it themselves and they don't need people from outside. The 4D process comes from Appreciative Inquiry, and with Appreciative Planning and Action we add a few more Ds. It starts with the first D, which is discovery, which is discovering the best of what already is. So we'll ask people in a village, what have you done together that you're really excited about, that you think is wonderful? The second D is dreaming. We'll say to people, well, look at what you've already done. Isn't this wonderful? Taking that as a given that you've been able to do that. What could you do now? What could your future look like? What might it be? The third D is the design. So now we're asking not anymore what might be, we're asking what could be. And we ask people to prioritize, to look and see what are the things they want first. The question we have asked in dreaming is, what kind of a village would you like for your children and grandchildren? In design, we're looking at what has to come first, what are the priorities, which things do you want to do first? And then we help them with design, as I said, what the steps are, and we help them think about what the obstacles could be. So what might stop you? And we help them to think about what sort of organization they may need to have within the village. When we've made our design, then individuals will stand up and commit to doing something, and that's called Delivery Destiny. And usually we celebrate a bit and clap, and it gets written down by someone who is literate, because most of the people aren't literate. The next D is, what could we do right now? Do it now. We ask people what we as a group could all do, and they come up with something, and it could be something like building a wall or cleaning up the schoolyard or carrying rocks, and then we all do it, and we spend 5 or 10, maybe 15 minutes doing that. And the interesting thing is that afterwards, when we're doing the reflection and the discussion, asking what's different about this methodology than anything else they've done, one of the things they say is, look at what we could all do in such a short time. The other thing they say is, we haven't told them what to do. The last D is dance and drums. We take drums and cymbals and flutes with us, and we have a bit of a dance as a celebration. This is supposed to be fun, and we want people to remember it in a good way. APA was developed originally by Mac Odell, working on a project in northern Nepal, and he was going to work on a project called the Women's Empowerment Project, which is WEP for short, and is a USAID funded project. And they were considering using this, and we needed to do a little bit of tweaking. So we started doing some experimentation and teaching it to some of our Nepali colleagues to use. And that's how we ended up in Pha Khel, where we're filming, taking a practice run and seeing how it works. Now the WEP project uses this for teaching 120,000 women how to read. What we hope to do is to continue developing the methodology and helping villagers to help themselves.
धरती मेरी लैलै दासम